Hello, I'm back again so soon. Today I was going to share with you my weight journey since having Levi, which he was born May 2020, so that's been almost a year and a half now. As I have mentioned in previous videos, I have struggled to lose weight. That has mentally been very difficult for me because before I had Levi, I lost like 50 pounds and I felt like I was getting my eating habits more under control and learning how to eat properly. And then I got pregnant with Levi and my weight gain was pretty good until the third trimester, and I ended up gaining 50 pounds with that pregnancy, like all the rest of my pregnancies. So that was kind of disappointing. And then after giving birth, I never lost any weight. I actually basically gained 5 extra pounds. So when I gave birth to Levi, I was like 220 up until just like last month. I have stayed in and around 225-ish range, around there. And that has been a struggle mentally. That has been very depressing for me. And yes, I was not ready to share about that for a long time because I wasn't mentally through processing that. So I didn't want to come on here and speak too much out of emotions and anger and frustration. And also, I didn't want to speak too negatively about being heavier, especially as a, woman of childbearing years, because I don't want to cause more shame on that, because I think we have too much, fat shaming in our culture, and I don't want to add to that. And I think we need to focus more on being healthy than being skinny in this society. But anyways, yes, so I was struggling about how to share that, so I just didn't, I guess. But now I'm feeling better. I have some answers to my problems, and I'm ready to share a little bit about it. So basically, in January of this year, I really started to try hard to lose weight. I signed up for this 8-week program. I tried very hard at that plan, and by the end of the 8-week program, I was down to 218, which was just basically 2 pounds from my highest pregnancy weight. So I didn't feel like that was very helpful, and I never stuck to it because it was a lot of willpower, I guess, to do the exercises every day and have the kid. And with the kids, it's stressful, especially trying to do lay down exercises. The babies are all crawling all over me, and it just wasn't something that I could sustain for very long. So I quit doing that, and I kind of gave up at that point. Oh yeah, but then I did call my doctor because I thought that it should be easier to lose weight. So I wanted him to check my thyroid or something, or what's going on that I can't lose weight. So he checked some stuff and nothing was wrong. So then I just kind of left it and went about my normal life and tried to eat moderately, I guess, and focus on eating nutrition a little bit, but not try so hard, I guess. Then, let's see. Oh yeah, and then it was getting to summer too, so I was able to go out and get walks in, go to the park, and up my activity levels, I guess, is what I was able to do. So I did that for the summer, and then I still hadn't lost any weight. So then, what was it? August, I started to go back to my doctor, because also in August, I had basically lost my mind because I was getting so frustrated with it, and all the other things in my life too. I was kind of hitting a wall with whatever, depression and getting burnt out and everything because of with the COVID, not being able to see anybody and having to stay at home and mother, and I was also looking after other people. So anyways, yeah, I got burnt out and my weight problems was at the top of my list of things making me frustrated and depressed. So I went to the doctor again to see if he could figure anything out, and he did some blood work again and there was nothing wrong with it. But he said he would give me a drug that's for diabetes that would basically take away my appetite and make me nauseous, and then it would help me lose weight. And I decided I didn't want to do that because that didn't sound like the most healthy way to go about the problem, and I didn't think it was really addressing anything. Like, what is the root cause of this weight issue? Was not being found with that solution. So anyways, I decided not to do that, and I went to a naturopath in the end of August, and the naturopath looked at me. She decided I had insulin resistance, so I got blood work done from that, and she was right. I have terrible insulin resistance. So I have finally found out why I cannot lose weight very easily. Because if you have insulin resistance, it's hard to lose weight because your body burns sugar instead of fat. So I have my numbers right here, so I'll just tell you quickly that if you're interested. So my insulin fasting number, oh, that's the other thing, is my doctor had checked my blood sugar levels, but not my fasting blood sugar levels, and the naturopath said it's important to check the fasting sugar levels to see what's really going on. So in my insulin fasting number was 230, and the normal one is supposed to be between 20 and 180. So that tells her or me or whoever that my body is working too hard to regulate my blood sugars. And so there's another test there's a ratio which is called the homa-ir, which is a ratio between insulin levels and glucose levels so my glucose fasting level was normal. It was 5.2, but my ratio between the two was 7.6, and a healthy one is supposed to be 1 or below. If it's above 2, then it means you're insulin resistant. So you have too much insulin in your bloodstream. So mine was 7.6, so it's a very high insulin resistance. So that is why I can't lose weight. So she put me on a diet, which is called the Bright Line Eating Diet. It's like on the internet. There's a girl called Susan Pierce Thompson that is a neuroscientist who made this program. And it's for people that have like food addiction, because she says sugar is a drug and it's more addictive than cocaine, apparently, to her, or in her research. So it's kind of made for that, but it does work really nicely for me, and a lot of the rules that are in this plan I think will help really heal my insulin resistance. So I am excited to be on that plan. September 1st, I started that plan. Now it's October 7th, and I have lost about 10 pounds in that time. My weight has kind of stabilized now though, so I'm not losing very much weight anymore, but I guess I'm trying to let go of the weight and try to focus on healing my insulin resistance first, because if I have insulin resistance, it's hard to lose weight. So yes, I think I'm gonna put the scale away, just focus on the eating plan. And because this eating plan is like only 3 meals a day, you're not snacking, so your blood sugar levels will go down. And also it focuses a lot on veggies and protein. Like I'm having to have 20 ounces of veggies a day, and that's the other thing. It makes you weigh your food, which actually I find very mentally healing, I guess, because then I just know I'm eating the right amounts of the right stuff and I don't have to worry. Oh yeah, that's another rule I forgot to mention. I'm not allowed to have any sugar or any flour of any kind, not just wheat flour, all flour. So that has been very good for me too, because I have working, the last year I have struggled with sugar and realizing that it's terrible for me, but not being able to give it up. So it's good to have something, be on a plan now that says don't eat any, because it's like alcohol. This is what this lady's saying. Because once you start eating it, it's hard to stop. It's easier for me, I find, actually, just cut it out altogether, and then I don't have to try to do like good sized portions, because I'm never really good at stopping eating sugar once I started. Anyways, this video is getting way too long. So yeah, and my baby just woke up. So that's my thing about weight. I will keep you up to date on that. Yeah, so that's it for that. I will see you in the next video. Bye.